Welcome back to Dishing It with D. I just had to get up here and talk about this one, okay? The new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I guess it's their mid-season relaunch. And this is the second episode since the mid-season started back. And I just had to talk about this because as you can see on my thumbnail, I have Melodi and Martell. I won't say Melodi. She's changed her name to Melodi Cherie, and Martell is still, of course, Martell Hope. But as you can see here, it's laughable. It's laughable at this point because Melodi, by all means, since she divorced and separated herself from this low life, she has earned an A plus. Okay, and Martell has been on the decline ever since the divorce. So I'm giving him an F minus. So let's talk about it. Okay. So the episode, this is episode 2. I'm not going to recap the whole thing. This is their mid-season relaunch of Love and Marriage Huntsville. They break their seasons up into 2 parts now. But anyways, this is the second episode since they've started their second portion of this season. Okay. And let me just tell you, Martell and his foolishness in the first half of the season, of course, he tried to increase his stock so that people can really follow him, I guess, and really be invested in his storyline. And he created this fake storyline with Sheree from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Everybody knows that was just a conjured up fake mess just so that he can, like I say, have a storyline. He is on the major decline. Okay, the major decline. He has rented a house from one of the other cast friends. Well, they're not a castmate, they're friends of the show. And, you know, he didn't have anywhere to go. And this house is a house that his friend was trying to sell. And I guess he allowed him to lease it from him until he actually, was able to do something on his own. So anyways, but this man has been laying up over in this house. The lease has expired, and I can't remember exactly whether they said it was a 6-month or 12-month lease or whatever, but the lease is up nonetheless, and the house is sold, and the buyers want him out of there because, they finished the deal, and they're like, okay, we'll give you, his friend is saying, we'll give you a little bit of time to get out. And they've already given him time beyond his lease expiration. And Martell is sitting here like a fool saying that he wants 90 days. And he's like, you're only going to get 2 weeks. You've got 2 weeks. But anyways, he doesn't have anywhere to go. So my thumbnail says, Martell Holt out here, he can't keep a roof over his head nor can he pass his builder's exam. We all knew, and that played out in the seasons past, that Melodi was the one who was running everything. She had the builder's license. He was operating under her, basically because he couldn't pass the builder's license. And this whole season, he's been trying to, and I think some of last season, trying to pass the builder's exam. He can't. Even he's gotten tutors and all this stuff. The poor man, he's failing. That's why I'm giving him an F minus. Meanwhile, Melodi out here, now we don't know, but Melodi has recently posted on her story. Now this is not on the show, but she's posted on her Instagram where she is wearing a doctor's hat and all of the garb that goes along with it. And she's, given off that she has received a PhD, a doctorate's degree. Now, we don't know whether this is honorary or whether it is, a real doctorate's degree. Nonetheless, if someone, in order to get an honorary one, you have to have certain credentials that qualify you for even receiving an honorary one. So I'm giving Melodi an A plus. Meanwhile, Martell over here is losing in every stitch of everything that he's doing. He tried to get, have this fake relationship with Sheree. That was just a mess, and everybody knows it was a shambles. They're not even together anymore. And also, he tried to launch his Inez wine. I don't know what that's doing, whether it's doing anything, but nobody's talking about it. Okay, nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it like Snoop Cali Red. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going out and buying it and everything. I mean, nobody's talking about it like they did at least for the black chocolate whatever that champagne that Marceau was pitching. Nobody's talking about this Inez wine. So I'm giving that an F minus as well. So he's got an F minus, can't pass his exam. Clearly that's an F minus. He's getting an F minus because he won't get out of a house that the lease is up on, and they don't even want to do month to month anymore with him. So he's getting an F minus for that. He's getting an F minus for, like I say, the fake relationship he tried to put on us. He's getting an F minus for his wine that is not selling off the shelves. He's just getting an F minus, F minus. And then, of course, the big F minus that he's given is pushing back on Melodi, saying that she's not a good parent to those kids, and having her to take off the kids from the show, which we miss Sugar Mama and all the rest of the Holt gang, because he asked the court and the judge to not have his kids shown on there. And the reason why Martell is doing that? He's only doing that because he knows that, once again, Melodi shows those kids. Everybody loves those kids. They're adorable. And they're going to actually help put money in her pocket, okay, by selling those products and stuff. Everybody adored them. So he knows that. And so anything he can do to get at her and her coins, he's trying to do that. Martell, you are an F for failure. That's what your big F is, an F for failure. And Melodi is getting an A plus. Okay, so I don't even know if Martell what is he doing now? Is he making any money? He can't build any houses. He doesn't have anybody to go under. I don't know if he's going under someone else or what have you, but he ain't doing nothing, apparently. I'm hoping that he can at least pay his child support. I don't even know if he has to pay child support, since that's probably why he wanted to, get, I guess, joint custody of the kids and try to get full custody so that Melodi could pay him child support, because the man doesn't have anything. He's probably bankrupt at this point. So, you're getting an F minus from me, Martell. You have been served, okay? You've been served. You're F minus for all the things I mentioned. And you got to get out of that house. So I don't know where you're going to go. Maybe you go and stay with your mama. Maybe she has a bed over there that you can use. And I'm sure she'll be glad to see her grandkids when it's your turn to keep them. That's all I got now. I was just wanting to get up here real quick and talk about this foolishness with Martell. And you all make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss when I drop something new. Take care.